Imagine waking up tomorrow, looking in the mirror, and seeing a white patch on your skin that wasn't there yesterday. No pain, no itching, just one silent question. Will my skin ever look the same again? It's a question millions of people have asked. And today we're answering it honestly and clearly, including a cream that can genuinely restore lost pigment and a new wave of treatments researchers are working on right now that could change what's possible. This is vitiligo. And there's more hope in this story than most people realize. And before this video ends, you'll discover the latest treatments giving millions of people new hope. What is vitiligo? At its heart, vitiligo is a chronic condition where the skin loses its natural color in patches. To see why, meet a tiny but mighty cell, the melanocyte. Tucked deep in your skin, melanocytes produce melanin, the pigment that colors your skin, your hair, even your eyes. In vitiligo, the immune system mistakenly turns on these cells and clears them out. Where they disappear, the skin fades to a soft, milky white. It isn't a rash. You didn't catch it from anyone. And it isn't spreading through you like an illness. It's simply a change in pigment, happening one cell at a time. It can appear just about anywhere: the hands and face, the feet, around the eyes and lips, across the scalp, and sometimes in the hair itself. Why does it happen? So why would the body turn on its own cells? Honestly, researchers are still mapping the full picture, but the outline is clear. It's a blend of genetics and environment. Yes, it can run in families, yet most people who develop it have no relatives with the condition at all. Certain moments can act as a switch: a period of intense stress, a bad sunburn, or an injury to the skin like a deep cut. Here's the part worth holding on to, though. Vitiligo is not a consequence of anything you did wrong. It isn't about your diet. It isn't about cleanliness. There is no blame to carry here. Something many people are surprised to learn: vitiligo isn't a single condition. It comes in two main forms. The first, non-segmental, is by far the most common. It tends to appear on both sides of the body in a mirrored way. Affect one hand and the other often follows, and it usually develops gradually, over months or years. The second, segmental, plays by different rules. It typically stays on one side of the body, shows up earlier in life, and often spreads for a while before settling down and holding steady, usually within a year. Knowing which type you have actually matters, because it helps a specialist choose the right approach for you. Who gets it? Roughly 1 in 100 people around the world lives with vitiligo. That's tens of millions of lives, so if this is your story, you are in vast company. It reaches across every skin tone, every gender, every background, without preference. On deeper skin tones, the patches simply show up with more contrast. But the condition underneath is identical. And while it most often begins before the age of 30, it can truly start at any point in life. Can it be cured? Now the big one, the question behind almost every late-night search: can vitiligo be cured? Let's be straight with each other. There's no permanent cure yet. But there has never been a better moment to treat it. So here's what's actually available. It usually begins with creams. The first line is topical: corticosteroids and calcineurin inhibitors that quiet the immune attack. Affordable, widely available as generics, and often covered. Then came the milestone. In 2022, a JAK inhibitor cream called ruxolitinib, sold as Opzelura, became the first medicine ever approved specifically to bring pigment back. In the US, the list price is around $2,000 a tube, but very few people pay that. A copay card can drop it to as little as $0. And uninsured patients may qualify to receive it free. Outside the US, availability is still catching up. Next comes light. Phototherapy, narrowband UVB, or a targeted excimer laser reawakens the pigment cells still living in your skin. It's one of the most dependable tools dermatologists have. In the US, that's roughly $85 to $120 a session, and Medicare reimburses part of it. A home unit costs more upfront but often pays for itself. In the UK, the NHS provides phototherapy free. In India, sessions run under a few thousand rupees. Wherever you are, the trade-off is the same. Patience. Results build over many visits. For patches that have stopped spreading, there's surgery. When vitiligo is stable, doctors can transplant your own healthy pigment cells into the pale areas. A newer device called RECELL does this from just a small sample of skin. And in trials, many patients regained a significant amount of color. Cost varies enormously by country and by how much skin is treated. In India, for example, from around 20,000 rupees up to 1.5 lakh, which is why some patients travel for it. And now, the horizon everyone's watching. For the first time, oral medicine for vitiligo is close. As of 2026, several oral medicines are in late-stage trials or under regulatory review, though when they arrive depends on approvals in each country. And further out, scientists are targeting the immune system's memory, chasing something vitiligo has never had: lasting remission. So no, there's no overnight miracle. But the goal was never to erase vitiligo in a flash. It's to manage it, coax the color back where we can, and hand people their confidence again. One honest note: every path here belongs with a qualified dermatologist. This is a map of what's possible, not a prescription. Clearing the myths. Let's quickly retire the 3 biggest misunderstandings because they cause far more pain than the condition ever does. First, the idea that vitiligo is contagious. It absolutely isn't. It cannot pass through touch, through shared food, through anything at all. Second, the belief that it comes from a poor diet or bad hygiene. Untrue. What's on your plate and how clean you are have nothing to do with it. And third, the most damaging of all, that it's some kind of curse or punishment. It is nothing of the sort. This is biology. Plain, blameless biology. Once those myths fall away, what's left is simply a person, and skin that carries a little more character, living with confidence. Here's a truth the treatments don't cover. Healing your skin and healing how you feel about it are 2 different journeys. And the second matters just as much. So if the patches ever shake your confidence, know that what you're feeling is real, it's common, and it is not weakness. A few things genuinely help. First, find your people. Connecting with others who have vitiligo, online or in person, can rebuild your confidence more powerfully than almost anything else. Second, focus on what makes you you. Your talents, your warmth, your spark. None of that lives in your pigment. And be gentle with your own reflection. Speak to yourself the way you would to a good friend. Makeup, if you want it, is a choice, never an obligation. And if the weight ever feels too heavy to carry alone, talking to a counselor is a sign of strength, not surrender. Because here is the heart of it. You are not your skin. You never were. So the next time you meet those pale patches, on a stranger, a friend, or your own reflection, see them for what they truly are. Not a flaw, not a warning, not a measure of anyone's worth. Just skin, wearing a slightly different pattern. People with vitiligo build careers, fall in love, chase dreams, and live beautifully full lives. The condition may travel with them, but it never defines them. And that's why we connect, to trade fear for understanding and judgment for kindness. If this shifted how you see vitiligo, even a little, give it a like and subscribe for more. And if you know someone who needs to see it differently, share this with them. Because sometimes the biggest change isn't in our skin. It's in how we choose to see one another.